is going on, guys? Alright, so hope you guys can hear me. But it's the morning time, family still sleeping. But today we got a pretty big project to do, try to tackle if we can. So if you guys been watching the previous videos, we've got the treadmill, self-runner. Then we got the bench. We built both of those already, and we already got that stuff. But now we still have this G9 to build, and so we were looking at options of doing it in the basement. That's why I brought the treadmill and the bench down there, but we just decided to come to the conclusion that we're just gonna build a gym garage. That's kind of like the trend, I guess. And I'll show you guys the reason why. So coming down to our basement, obviously it's a finished basement and whatnot. And right now we're living in a townhouse because that's just a play. It was just a play, 2020 happened. We started having kids and stuff like that, so we just decided to get a townhouse, and then eventually I'll, rent it out and stuff like that. But as you can see above me, these are the ceilings. And so I'm 5'11", 6 foot on a good day, maybe even 6'2", but the gym is definitely way taller than these ceilings. So what I would have to do is, kind of like take out part of this and just leave it, with the wood all the way right there, as you can see. That'll actually fit and work, but the thing about that is we wouldn't be able to use the pull-up bars or nothing like that, and it may barely fit. I mean, you guys seen the brochure because I've definitely posted it, but this thing is like huge, and I believe it's like 8 or 9 feet tall, especially 9 feet when you're trying to like pull up on the bar and whatnot. And obviously you can see how big this bench is right here. It literally takes up almost the whole entire walkway of the basement. I mean, like I said, we're in a townhouse right now, but yeah. And so that thing kind of takes up a lot of space. And so I know the rack would definitely take up a lot of space. So we've been just going back and forth thinking about what we're gonna do about it. And I think we just decided to just turn the garage into a home gym. I'm not too sure if I really like that idea in general, because there's a bunch of factors like the weather. We do live in St. Louis, so you got the weather. We'll just have to get like a space heater or something, and like a fan for like when it gets hot outside. But all in all, I mean, the ceilings in the garage are freaking tall, so they're like, I want to say 12 or something, maybe even 15. They're super tall, so that's our best bet right there. And plus, it'll be a good spot for it, because when we do go to move, we're planning for like another 2 to 3 years. We're getting married, so we gotta recruit that money. So we'll stay another year, probably have another kid, get like 3 kids in here, and then we'll probably bounce out once we're getting ready to have a 3rd one or a 4th one. But that's the plan right now. So yeah, we're just gonna sacrifice the garage and just have the cars outside and whatnot. So plus I got the shop, so I can always put the cars at the shop. So yeah, we're just gonna move the bench, this treadmill that we put together in the last video, and then all these weights we'll move it up there. But the cool thing that we're gonna do, that I kind of wanted to make this video, is we're gonna epoxy the garage floor today. It's about like 8 something. I'm about to shoot to Home Depot, grab the epoxy. I think we're gonna do like a dark space gray or something. We're not gonna do no flakes in there. I don't want to get it too fancy. Like I said, I plan on renting this out or selling this for a big profit. And, you know, using the equity and stuff like that for the new crib. But I don't want to do too much with it. I'm gonna just change a couple things in this house. You know, and rent it, or if I have to, sell it, depending on what the HOA people say and stuff like that. But yeah, we're just gonna do like a dark gray and knock it out. Hopefully today I'll put that down. First I gotta clean it, and then I gotta put that the coating down and then seal it. And then I'll start moving all of this stuff up there in the garage, and we'll get stuff set up and have to start building a G9. And obviously I'll show you guys how that's done, because that's a beast, and we might honestly need about 3 or 4 eyes looking at that damn thing. So I'll bring you guys back to the garage real quick. So you see the ceilings are super tall. If you haven't got one of these lights, definitely grab one. LED. This thing is bright as shit. The only real thing that we have in here to do is like the floor. You can see the floor has kind of like oil stains and stuff, so I gotta kind of like get some concrete cleaner, scrub it, and then power wash it all out. Damn, I'm out of breath. But I'll get some concrete cleaner, degreaser, and scrub it all out, power wash it. I gotta remove all of this stuff, you know, outside or whatever. It's gonna look a little tacky, but we'll make it work. As far as the walls right here, they had these hooks and these red lines and paint on here when we moved in. I'm not too really worried about it, but obviously we could get a little fancy and paint the walls as well if we wanted to. I may end up doing that. As far as like the weather, we're probably gonna put a fan in here, maybe a little space heater, for, you know, those cold winter days, especially when you work out. I'm definitely gonna paint these steps right here, maybe like a black or so, just so they're not wood. I may end up painting the walls, I'm not gonna lie, just to make them like a bright white. What we could do is add some mirrors on the walls too, so I can honestly move these racks all the way over there towards the garage, which I may end up doing. It's not a bad idea right there. Just so I can put like some mirrors right here, because the gym is gonna go like somewhere right here. Can't have it too close to the garage door, but we're gonna have it somewhere right here. We're gonna keep the deep freezer and like all this garden patio stuff right here possibly. The thing with having kids is you got this damn diaper pail. Hold on, you got this diaper pail. And when they start making solid poops, bro, that shit stinks. So that's the only thing I've been thinking about, how we're gonna do all that. I may even station those closer to the door or something. I don't know, I gotta figure it out. Maybe put some Armor Hammer in there or something, but other than that, I think we'll be solid. Now it's time to head to the store to get this day started, baby. Okay, so I'm on my way to Home Depot or Lowe's. I gotta check them out, either one. They're kind of right by each other. maybe even Menards. Menards might have something, but I'm on my way there right now. The reason why we're gonna go to epoxy is because A, it's definitely a cheaper option, especially if you're doing it by yourself. It's definitely the cheaper option. We were looking at mats and like kind of like tile out the whole garage floor, or like get a rubber roll, you know, a rubber mat roll or something like that. But those things are just super expensive. I mean, one roll might be $200, and so like kind of like the square footage of a garage, like I said, it's a townhome, but you can definitely fit like my GMC I can't fit in there. So if you got a GMC you can't fit it in there. If I had like a I'ma say like a mid-size SUV, so something like a if you can picture a Ford Explorer, something like that, or a Toyota Highlander, something like that. I definitely wouldn't recommend a van going in there unless you don't have like the deep freezer. What kind of kills it, I have the deep freezer in there, and then I have a rack with the trash cans and stuff, so that kind of like takes up some space. But yeah, to rubber mat it out, or to get the the rubber tiles to like that kind of puzzle piece together or something like that, it'll just cost a fortune. We're already into this workout gym, at home gym build. We're already into this, probably like 5-6 grand, maybe even more than that. So we're already into this pretty heavy, so kind of trying to keep costs down and stuff like that. So that's kind of why we're going with the epoxy. And then, like I said, we're not gonna stay there too long, so the epoxy would kind of play its role twice. So it'll make the garage look good, make the home gym look real good, and then also when you rent it out or go to sell it, it'll also look good as well and add that value to the next person. So I'm on my way right now. I'm about to pull up to Home Depot first and check out their selection. Alright guys, so I got everything out the garage. It's pretty empty. Now I'm just sweeping up all the debris. Got my mask on because it could get a little dusty. Knock down all the spider webs, but it'll be pretty nice. Some fresh paint on the walls. This is floor looking good. I got the stuff in the trunk, so once I'm done sweeping up this debris, then I'll kind of etch it and try to remove all the grease, the oil stains, whatever. And I'll get back to you guys after that. Alright, so I just got done sweeping and vacuuming. It's kind of a pain, but man, these floors are really bad though. This camera is making it look worse. Now we're about to use this stuff right here. I'll show you guys the products that we got. Silver gray. Marcus over there getting the power wash already. And we got this. I'm gonna try this. Hopefully it's decent. There was some other concrete cleaner and extra, but this should do the job. So I'm basically just gonna probably pour this on the whole floor. Let's get the scrubbing. Went to my shop, grabbed my scrub brush. So I got my scrub brush right here. Put this in tools, my fans. squeegee if I need it. But yeah, want to get that down in there and start scrubbing. Well, we just got done scrubbing it down and power washing it off, and now I just used the squeegee to squeeze out the rest of the water. So now we just gotta sit for a minute, let it dry, and it should be good to go within maybe an hour, not even it. So now it's just a waiting game. Okay, so those things didn't come off the floor, but oh well. Now I got the paint, the brushes here, so I just taped off, the edge, so the garage floor is completely dry. And now I'm gonna start painting. What I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna do the edges first, and then I'm gonna try it out over here so I can film it, speed up. But I'm gonna do the edges first, and then work my way all the way back to the end right here. And then once I do a couple coats of that, I grabbed an extra gallon right there just to play it safe. But once I feel that I've got a pretty big built up layer, and give each coat about maybe 2 to 3 hours to dry, then I'll go into painting the steps. Okay, there we have it. Hopefully you guys can see this without the sun. Still drying a little bit. But so far so good. I mean, the only things that look bad in here is the walls now. But we just gotta wait a couple minutes for this to dry. Seems like it's drying pretty quick since the garage is open. Luckily I don't have there's not too much wind, so there's not a lot of debris coming in here. I did see a bug try to make his way in there, but too bad for that person. They're gonna be stuck to the garage floor for life. But just wait to do the maybe a couple more coats. I still have a lot to go in that gallon, so I might just keep this one just for backup, but I'm gonna definitely use that whole gallon for sure. Okay, so it's about like 6 o'clock. We got the floor put together, we're walking on it, and I also brought everything from the G9 that is gonna go right here in this area. I Obviously, we're still gonna leave the stuff right here for, you know, regular garage stuff and plus things on the wall. But like I said, we're probably gonna take these racks off and move them right over here somewhere, just so we can buy some more mirrors and kind of post up our mirrors right here. Maybe even move this one slightly over to cover kind of like a big area. But yeah, we'll try to leave our trash can in here too, I guess. I'm not too sure. Doesn't smell bad in here right now. We'll probably have to put like an air freshener or something. It's the first ever garage gym build I did, so we'll probably learn along the way, but it's kind of our space right here, one car garage. See, I'm at the end of it. Definitely invest in one of them bright lights though. It has like 3 different modes, but yeah, we painted it. You see a couple spots, they kind of peeled up a little bit. We should have waited probably 24 hours, but this is during the week, so I'm just trying to get this shit done, to be honest. Like I said, we're probably gonna move those racks, probably paint the walls, cause they have like that little red kind of lines and a bunch of screws and stuff. I guess the previous owners had bikes or something, but I'm not too really worried about the walls. I'm ready to just get this thing built and so I can get back on my workout plan. But here's the bench. Not too sure how we're gonna, you know, kind of let these attachments hang out when we built this. We'll probably have to leave them, you know, somewhere. And like I said, with the trash can, this kind of poses a problem of smell and stuff. And also with the garages, I gotta think about, cause you know, there's kind of like spaces for spiders and bugs to get through. So I knocked out all the cobwebs and stuff, but there's still like spaces and stuff that the spiders can get through. So not too sure how that's gonna go, but we'll figure that out along the way. But anyway, I did the steps black, came out real good. I didn't get too close, which I'm not that worried about. I'm not trying to, I didn't get paid for this. I paid for this. So we just did that black. We're just waiting for that to dry so I can just peel this up. The black kind of looks good. It's a gloss black, so it looks real good with this matte gray. Where was that spot? Okay, here's the spot right here. You can see, kind of came up already, but I figured, hey, let's go ahead and get everything in here, get this massive gym built, and see what needs touch up, and then we'll throw down some maybe some rubber mats or something where the weights will go. We'll probably have some weights stashed along this wall because I have some Bowflex arm curls, or maybe they could fit right here. I'm not too sure, but we don't want to make it too cluttered. But once we move everything from over here, we can kind of dedicate a little area right here where that mirror is to be like some more workout stuff. But we don't want to have this too cluttered. So yeah, that's it. Hopefully you guys like it. And we will see you guys on the next one. We'll be building that thing. Stay tuned for that.